Good morning. My name is Shelly Rickett. Welcome to the Girls Talk. Today we get to talk about our new skincare product, and that is called Rejuvenate. Well, actually, it's going to be about skincare, so I'm going to throw in collagen as well. The cosmetic industry is so huge. We're all trying to turn back this clock of getting older. And when I look in the mirror, I'm like, wow, I can't believe I'm 57 years old already. One thing that I started before on this journey is I always felt like it was important, and we'll talk about this just a little bit later, is I felt like it was important to what's on the inside. First, fix on what's on the inside. It begins to radiate on the outside, but then you're fighting the elements, okay, on this outside world of everything out there. Now we look in the mirror and now we start to see, oh, there's this little wrinkle here, a little wrinkle there. Or like me the other day, I looked and I was like, oh my gosh, my gray is really coming in. Like, what's the deal? And so I went to a hair place and she said, oh, well, it must be just coming in faster. And I said, I'm not ready for that. Please, no. She goes, yeah, you can just do like me and just go all the way. And I said, yeah, I'm just not ready. So anyways, so I decided, nope, we're covering it all up. So that's what we did yesterday. That's the thing, is we're looking at the outside and we're wanting to feel good about ourselves because it's what our eye sees. We want to feel good about ourselves. For some of you nerdy people, I like to get into some of the ingredients. I like to know a little bit, just enough to be dangerous, to where I can state my case and go, this is why I use this product. If it works, all the better. The proof's in the pudding is what we always say. And if we have the testimonies behind it, and I can say that I do, and it's plant-based, I love it. Our new skincare product, and it's called Rejuvenate, a natural beauty. This is our Rejuvenate. And it's an advanced hydrating skincare. It improves our skin, helps soften the signs of aging, which is something that we're all looking for. Restoring the appearance of skin, tone, and texture. Rejuvenate helps visibly lift dullness and promotes firmness in the skin for an improved appearance of skin tone and texture. Skin health you can count on. This is really our product. Aging is inevitable. Yes, it is. But how we age is something that you get to define. Nurture and your natural beauty with this powerhouse blend of vitamins, antioxidants, and rich botanical oils that nourish delicate facial skin cells, formulated with powerful skin supporting ingredients like glycerin, black tea, squalene, acetyl, hexapeptide 8. And this is a premium serum, is formulated to help reduce skin's appearance by supporting natural cell regeneration. It's an advanced hydrating serum. It delivers revitalizing moisture. It's really just kind of taking away some of those lines. Is it going to get everything? No, because you know what? We live in a real world that says, hey, you know what? We are aging, but we just want to age gracefully is what we really want to do. I'm not looking to be 20 years old again and my skin, all tight and everything. Whenever I look in the mirror, I just want to look good and say, hey, you know what? I'm not doing too bad. Here's a little bit after pictures of people being on them. So as you can see, like right here between her eyebrows, the lines are just minimized some. Did they really all go away? No, not really, but visibly they're reduced some. And so that's what we're all looking for. And then here's our own Jeff Belleville. And you can see even with him, so this was a 30 days, and you can see visibly that his lines are, diminished some. These are ingredients. That's one of the ingredients in our products. And I'm just going to go over some of the ingredients in our product because I really think it's important that we know what's in our products. The first ingredients, bacochiol. What is bacochiol? Bacochiol is a plant extract, and it's comparable to retinol, but the difference is bacochiol is a natural vegan ingredient. Here's some of the differences between bacochiol and retinol. Retinol, yes, it targets the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It supports glowing skin. It promotes the look of even tone. But here's where bacochiol actually stands out. It's better tolerated on the skin, gentle enough to use morning and night, plant-derived, stable with other skincare ingredients, and safe for all skin types and tones. I was saying earlier that retinol is actually in so many of the skincare products. That's why a lot of people can't use them, because they have very sensitive skin. And so even guys, believe it or not, my husband, he can't even use like a lotion on his skin or on his face, because he actually starts breaking out, gets red hives all over his skin. He's been using our skincare product, and he's really noticing a difference, and it's really just hydrating his skin. It's really working, and there's really where you want to shine, because if it's plant derived, that's even better, whereas retinol isn't. The second ingredient is squalene. What is squalene? Okay, it supports smoother skin. It reduces the appearance of fine lines. It's actually a mega hydrator that acts as a barrier to keep moisture locked in. Super important for having that moisture locked in. There's black tea. It's a lipofilling skin lifter. Who would think that black tea was? It promotes youthful, radiant complexion, and it's full of antioxidants that help brighten the skin. We also have algae that's in our Rejuvenate. It helps reduce dryness, and then it also improves hydration and supplementness. So green tea is actually, everybody drinks green tea. They know the benefits of green tea, right? But having it in a product, in our Rejuvenate, it helps in antioxidants. It helps to calm the skin and delay the signs of aging. It's high in vitamin B2 and vitamin E. Vitamin B2 plays a huge and essential role in maintaining collagen levels. And then vitamin E is an intense hydrator that can support dry or imbalanced skin. Caffeine and tannins in green tea help reduce the appearance of puffiness or dark circles under the eyes. And I'm really excited because like there's several pictures here where it's really helped people with that. Ginseng helps improve hydration, diminish rough texture, helps fade uneven looking skin tone. It's a natural firmness, and ginseng root contains numerous antioxidants. It has a decent source of B vitamins. So here's a few pictures. So this gal, she used it for 8 days. Visibly, you can really tell a difference in her skin. Just the redness is minimized. It looks like even dark circles under her eyes. This gal, only 4 applications. I love what it's doing to people. This gal, she said within days, it cleared up her rash. And it hasn't came back in 4 weeks later, which is a month later, it still hasn't come back. So that's pretty impressive. So what it's doing to skin as well, you can tell the under the eyes, saggingness under the eyes. So visibly noticing a difference. I actually needed something to start using. And so I was like, oh, I'm just going to try it. I don't want to say I'm skeptical, but at the same time, I want to always be a real person. I'm on this journey just like everybody else is. And I always say that, but I think it's true. I didn't have the expectations. My expectations were maybe it'll do something, I don't really know. I was just using it every day. Then we had our daughter's wedding. And I was like, people started saying to me, they were asking to take pictures. And afterwards they were like, I didn't even want to take a picture with you, Shelly, because look, you don't even have any wrinkles. Like you're so your skin is like glowing. And I was like, well, that's really weird. I didn't even think. So I went home that night and I was like, wow, I guess something must be going on here, I mean, and it wasn't just one person, it was several different people that had said that. So I mean, I really do feel like, because they were showing me the pictures and I didn't want to say anything because they weren't using our product, but I was like, well, I kind of do look a little bit, younger than them. They're not much older if they were just a couple years older than me. So anyway, so I really do feel like it has helped me. Does anyone else want to share anything about the?
I've been taking the collagen, and so I have really oily skin. So I really felt like I was excited about having a moisturizer because I wasn't using one. I know it's important, but I don't feel like I need it because I don't have dry skin.
Have oily skin.
And so, but I did my due diligence and I took my first picture and I used it. And the first thing I noticed is, well, they have it in a pump and it's so that air can't get to it. And that way everything stays, it doesn't oxidize. So what I noticed first was the pump was so generous. And, so
Yes.
often when we get a skincare product, we're always using a tiny bit because we don't want to waste it. And
Yep.
it was really nice. And then you could do your whole neck and your whole face. So I just did that. And then after 5 days, they said, take a picture. And I didn't see a difference, but I took a picture. And then when I compared the pictures, I couldn't believe it. And then I did another one at 3 weeks and the 11s were gone between my
Yeah. Yep.
eyebrows. Sometimes we don't even recognize what is happening on our own bodies. And so I am so grateful. And I just love the generousness that it's a nice size pump, that it lasts longer than a month, and that
Yep.
the difference is so visible and makes such a big difference. Even if we're not noticing it, like you said, Shelly,
Yeah.
other people are. And I think
Right.
that's where the beauty comes in, because people are like, wow, look at you, and we always want to go, oh no. And it's like, no, I go, hey, it's my products. It's my
Yeah.
amazing products.
Somebody said to me, Catherine came to the wedding as well, right? And they said, it's like you and Catherine are glowing. And I was like, oh, okay. So I thought that was pretty cool that, we're the only ones taking our products like that. And I learned that, doing the health talks, it's always just challenging yourself to learn more, right? When you talked about that, it's in the metered pump. And so what it is it's enclosed, because once you get air to it, which most product, you just open the bottles up and then you use them. Once you get air to it, it actually starts deoxidizing. And so it's like, wow, I really had no idea. Does Vicky or Donna, do you have anything that you want to share?
So like
Okay.
what Lori said, because I really wanted to kind of look like what area of my face do I really want to see a difference in. I work with very young women. So I
Yeah.
work for an amazing faith-based agency. I love my new job. I've been there since right after Labor Day. And I work with like girls in their early 20s. And we were at a team meeting the other day, and the 23-year-old came over to me. She goes, hey, do you have a tampon? And I didn't even think about it till later. But later that night, I was like, oh my gosh. Be of that age. I was like, so, but, and there
Yeah.
was we're the same age, and I'm talking to this other lady on my team about, she's like, well, I don't take supplements. And I was like, oh, you've got to. We live in such a world that it's so important. And we're on the same age, she's a few years
Yeah.
older, but she looks substantially older because she's not
Yep.
supplementing. She's not doing the
Right.
inside or the outside.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful woman, but you can see the age, and I would look the same if I wasn't.
Yeah.
Like I said, because we see what Lori said, it's a good point that we see ourselves every day, so we might not notice a change, but that a 23-year-old would ask me that question, I'm like, something is definitely working. It's so
Yeah.
flat.
I love it. That's the highest form of compliment, isn't
I
it?
know, yeah.
You're like, you are not that. I am, and I am proud of it.
I know. I'm almost. I don't drink anymore, but I'm almost tempted to go over and buy a bottle of wine to see if I can get carded.
Vicky, did you have anything to share? You want to share on collagen?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. Collagen,
Okay.
or, I love this new product that we have. I mean,
Yes.
it's so light. You think that it's gonna go here and then that's it. But, with one pump, you can do your whole face and your neck and your chest, and then
Yes.
have some left over for your hands.
That's
And
right.
it's so light too,
Yes.
and you can, I love to put a hot wash rag on my face and then use the product, because it's like, wow.
Open up the pores. Yeah.
And I took some with me on my trip, so I didn't want to not have it. And
Yeah.
the collagen, I love the product. And after using collagen for so long, I got asked to someone asked to marry me 2 times on that. I mean, they weren't really serious, but it's like, okay, well, gosh, I guess I'm still in looking good. It was
And you
kind of
are,
crazy.
and will you share how old you are? Because I love it when you share.
72, actually, and a
Oh my
half.
gosh. When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Anyway, I love our products.
No, they're great. And I mean, we're still using our one bottle of the Rejuvenate. So it's like, yeah, and Tom and I are both using it. So I'm like, wow, this stuff. I told him the other day, I said, is it ever going to get empty? So that's kind of our Rejuvenate here. And my other product that I want to highlight today is our collagen. So our collagen is amazing. And I'm just going to go through a little bit of it. What is collagen? You can see the different levels. This is the initial one on the left is our youthful skin. And then that's at the middle one is at about 50. Okay. And then obviously the other one is about 70, 75 years old. That's how without collagen, this is what's happening. This will be what's happening to our skin. It just breaks down all the fibers and they just can't connect together anymore. So what is collagen good for? Yes, it's good for skin, nails, hair, bones, joints, and muscles. There's where we think collagen that is just good for hair, nails, and skin, but that's not true. There's more collagen in our bones than there is calcium. So when people start talking to me about, well, I take calcium and I say, well, are you sure you're taking the right type of calcium? Because actually there's more collagen in our bones than there is calcium. So you want to actually take collagen product versus a calcium. You want to take a product that's actually going to support your bones and your muscles and your joints. And that's what our collagen does. This is why our collagen is so important. It supports our health, but it also supports the beauty. Our product is called Glow. It's a hydrolyzed type 1 collagen, highly absorbent. We have several different flavors. We have orange cream, we have pina colada. If you understand what collagen is, it's a type 1, it's a hydrolyzed collagen. That means that there's a lot of people that actually talk to me and they say, oh, I get a really high quality one from Costco. It's a powder and I put it in my smoothie or put it in my drink every morning. But the problem with that is that I tell people is that by the time it actually breaks down, it actually has to go through your digestive tract. And by the time it breaks down, it's almost all the way through your digestive tract. So you don't get any use from it or very little. With ours, it's a hydrolyzed type 1 and it instantly absorbs into your bloodstream because it's a liquid collagen. We have hospitals that are still using it that we're allowing, but this collagen is strictly only for Trinont. It was created and formulated for Trinont, but we are allowing a few hospitals to be able to still use it. So I got COVID. I've really actually directed a lot of people to collagen because I was losing my hair massive. And I started freaking out. I told my husband, I said, I think I'm going to need to get a wig because it's going so fast. Like I'm losing all my hair and I already have fine, thin hair. Anyways, I started doing collagen loading, which collagen loading is like you're taking it 3 times a day for just a very short amount of time, about, 3 weeks or something like that. But it came in like crazy. I mean, I looked like alfalfa, there's like all these little baby hairs and I couldn't get them to even stay down with hairspray and stuff. I will say collagen was my lifesaver going through COVID. There's some people that will only just take the collagen from our Glow collagen and they don't even take any of our other supplements, but they are in love with our collagen because they can't find anything better. So we do have the best of the best in that. There's some differences, as you can see. And even for men, I share the story about Tom would go to church and the camera was always on the back of his head. And then you see the screen up front and he sees this big bald spot on the back of his head. He started taking the collagen and all of a sudden, as he puts it, and he's like, there was this like shining light, on the back of my head. And then he started using the collagen and it started filling in. So he's been so excited. For men, like this product is really great, actually. And so he loves the collagen as well. I literally have to write my name on my bottle and he writes his name on his bottle. I'm like, no, you're going to use up all mine. So you get your own bottle. Here's some differences in collagen, what collagen has done. This is 90 days. Okay. So is it overnight? No, not necessarily, but like 90 days. And look at the difference in, I can't remember the gal's name, but here's another gal. This is 30 days. Noticeable difference. Like, look at day 1 versus day 34 after using collagen. Look at around her eyes. So we're looking at the outer beauty of ourselves. Okay. Then we really want to target with collagen. We want to target with Rejuvenate. I mean, oh, and to kind of go back to Rejuvenate, I mean, it replaces so many products. You know, there's like people out there that they've got like 5 or 10 products that they're using every morning. Okay, I got a serum, I got my moisturizer, I got my mask, I've got, you know, I mean, all these things. And Rejuvenate is replacing all of those things. And plus the fact that the ingredients, some of those key ingredients that I told you about, we had an expert kind of look at what we had in the ingredients in Rejuvenate. And what she said was, most of the time you will get like 2 of these ingredients in you know, in a product, but you will never get, and she named off 6 of those, and I'm pretty sure most of those 6 of what I talked about today, you will never get 6 of these great ingredients in one product, and that is in your product. So we are pretty proud and passionate, which is why we're seeing great results. So here's a year later, you know, this gal, look at the difference. I mean, like, seriously, that's a big difference. That's all that I'm going to talk about today. So I'm going to give it over to Lori. We're just going to see if there's anybody wants to share anything. But these are our products, and we stand behind our products. I mean, we have the best of the best, and we're living these products out. We're not salespeople. We're actually on this journey just like everybody else, and we are seeing real results, and that's what we're proud of, and we're just wanting to share that with people.